What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thunder here, coming with you another chapter of Vampyr, Chapter 12. Stretching here. Alright, we shall get started in a few minutes. Starting a little early, about 6 minutes early, but no big deal. Alright. For any YouTubers out there, go ahead and feel free to skip ahead until the action starts, which won't be long. I'm gonna start my gameplay now. Supervisor tried to get me to come to work today. Slash friend at work. And I'm like, no. I don't work on my day off. That's why it's called a day off, you know? You don't go to work. So what you be thinking? I'm trying to remember, we had some people to heal, some people to kill, to make it a little easier, since I'm not going to get the good ending on this playthrough. Yo, 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 what you know? Alright. Looks like I'm in my orifice. What's that? Oh. Wife talking to Jack. Alright. Okie dokie. As you see, I'm wearing another pair of headphones today, because these are really better for gaming. Alright. I gotta kill, or not kill, heal him and her. I don't think I have anything for the common cold. Nope. I think I'm out of a certain ingredient. No? Four should do good. Headache. I need some quinine to make stuff for anemia. Alright. Let's get to it. My week's been okay. Monday last week, wife and I went to the eye doctor place. And I'm gonna get me some new glasses. I had picked out one set of frames, but my eyesight is so bad that I was trying to get these frameless glasses that just had the arms attached to the lenses, but with my eyesight being so bad, the lenses wouldn't work for that style of frames, glasses.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana.
Mr. Chidana.
None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
I'm probably
Please
broke.
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yep, I got 12 coins. Alright. Gotta go collect some stuff. Let's see. Succeeded. He's dead. Search. I guess we can do that objective right there. Dr. Thoreau Strickland is a young and daring physician who is fascinated by the science of medical advance. He is presently conducting some experiments of his own, on his own, but he is waiting for some products he recently ordered. He suspects the present shortage may have incited his supplier to sell the batch to a more eminent doctor than him. That's why he asked me to go there and use my reputation to obtain the needed supplies. Yeah, I gotta go do that. But anyway, after Monday, I got a call from them on Tuesday saying they had gotten an email from, I guess, the company who makes the lenses and everything, and said that was not going to work with my prescription. So I had to come back Tuesday after work and choose a different style of glasses, which was a huge inconvenience because I wanted to just come straight home and relax. Try to remember. There we are.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us. Less resignation, more determination.
I thought there were, maybe it's the guy down here that's got it. Wait, I know the nurse, she has a cold. I just gotta find her. But, me being the age that I am now, my eye doctor told me that I've gotten to the point in my life
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
where I need, I have 3 choices. Well, really 2. Get a pair of glasses to wear every day and see far away, because I'm incredibly nearsighted. Get a pair of glasses to wear every day, everything I'm doing, and then get a second pair of glasses for reading, or get bifocals. And I was like, nah, I'm not ready to get bifocals yet, so...
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
So, I picked out a frame.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Nurse Hawkins. So yes. And then I choose another frame for when if I ever need to put those on to read something up close. 'Cause apparently I'm getting old, and my eyesight is slowly getting worse as I get older, which happens to a lot of men around my age, from what I was told. He's got a headache. Yo, I'm trying to talk to you. Hello? Stop walking. What's up with this? It's supposed to bring up a little X. He just burped. Great. What the hell? Great. Going in there to have a conversation. Great.
have not survived being buried in a mass grave for these trivialities.
We're not in the middle of a battlefield anymore. There's a different here. So many ways.
What's up, Jack? My dog's looking at me. I think I've already watched their private conversation. Alright, something's amiss. Something's not working right. I'm gonna have to stop the game and go to the main menu and then go back. Because I can't seem to get the little prompter to pop up. And so I can talk to him. So let's try loading it again. I don't know what the point is of having 3 save files, because after you complete the game, it's done. You don't get to go back in the city and finish things that you didn't finish before the end of the story, like some games offer. And so yeah, you just have to start a completely new game. So I don't know what's the point of having 3 different save files. I think he's wanting to go somewhere, but you've already been outside, Jackie boy. Come lay down. But anyway, as I was saying, so I should get my new glasses, hopefully, they said 2 weeks, but I'm hoping I'll get them a lot sooner than 2 weeks. And then they're gonna get my wife a pair of glasses for her to read whenever she needs to put them on. She doesn't drive at night much, so occasionally she'll... There, that's what I was looking for.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Still missing some couple of hints.
Are you concerned about the conditions here in London?
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Alright. I think I've gotten... Yes. I got 2 more people to heal. I gotta get some stuff to make anemia. I think I have 1 neurology for her. Clarence has got a migraine. Alright. I was thinking about doing 3 hours today, but I may do that next week. Finally let him out. He's being a pest.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Damn, they wasted that werewolf creature. And I gotta fight the Freewind leader soon. I don't think I've even been to the theater yet to fight this actress who got infected by her mom. She got infected, and which I'll be fighting her soon. She's like some kind of theater actress. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a... There's like 4 guys down here spread out. Come on. Wait for this guy to turn around. There he goes. Great, there's 5.
Cross the leaks, boys! That's gonna hurt! Murdering bastard! See them fancy clothes?
See them fancy clothes? Okay. I do not want to get like 3 other dudes attacking me. Oh, they're fighting over there. He didn't even drop anything. Alright. See if I can sneak up on this guy with a torch. Damn. Another dude? Ah, shit. 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 Really? Damn it. Ow.
Come on, back to the...
That's rough. You gotta dodge a lot. Those guys do a lot of damage. Cool. I can upgrade my weapon now. Gotcha. The first time I played, I tried to come over here and fighting these guys when I was like level 10, and they were like 16 and stuff. It was very challenging. Ordered by Dr. Thero Strickland, Pembroke Hospital, list of substances and ingredients. It's either Lashramia, Papaverus, medical opium, sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate. It's either Lachramia or Lashramia. Papaverus. Ugh. Papaverus.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Now, I think John here is saying that he doesn't quite agree with the choices of medicines that Strickland's wanting to use to experiment on this treatment. Now I gotta go back to the hospital and talk to Strickland. And then we're going to go to the docks again and great. fall for it. Right. It must be cold outside, because I wouldn't be wearing all the jacket over a dress shirt. For all the clothes that John Reed is wearing.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr.
There he is.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
I bought a new game last week. Well, it's not new. It came out like 2016. It's a first-person shooter game called Doom. And that game is intense. It's like gore. You're like this super soldier. You wake up in like this, some kind of demonic like casket. And
It's locked, all right.
And all hell's breaking loose. There's like demons. Come out of hell. These scientists on this planet, on Mars, were experimenting with stuff, diving into the realm of hell.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd. The flower's dying. It needs water.
I don't know if I could ever heal that plant. It needs water. Yeah, I got one for pneumonia. I still need some opium for, cool. Bronchitis, pneumonia, migraine. Hang on. Sweet. Alright.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
You think it's wrong, Rakesh, taking things off of dead bodies and redistributing them to other people that need them, since no one has claimed the body?
It's locked, all right.
It seems kind of wrong to me, but I guess it makes sense. Unless he's using that to make money off of the dead, you know, selling it to other people. It seems kind of wrong.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Yeah? Okay. I hear you. What you doing, handsome man over there? Jackie boy. Jack's laying on his bed over there. What are you doing? Are you comfy over there? Yeah? Pembroke Hospital, 14th October. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct, and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we are facing. But we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged the bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. Dr. Ackroyd is kind of a dig.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay. Well, he gave me a key to put something somewhere.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. Mim Goswick's medical file. Mortimer Goswick, 23 years old, male. Dr. Ackroyd, status convulsance. The patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak. Claims it's too painful. Needs rest and healing of throat, mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning this release. Alright. Now we must talk to the Mortimer, and then go to the docks and try to heal 2 people over there. Then hopefully evolve a little bit.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
That guy Mortimer, very depressed. Very much so. Alright. Alright, we gotta go to the west part of the docks. I've got 4,000 points of XP now for evolving. Let's go this way. We get less. Dodge some of the enemies that I would encounter on the streets. I was back talking about my glasses. Spent quite a bit of money on them. Because I got my main pair that I'm going to be wearing every day. I got the transition lenses that get darker when you go outside. Which is very convenient because these glasses don't do that. I have to put these like clip-ons that I bought from like Walgreens on there that cost like $12. But I have to put those on whenever I'm outside, and I've lost a pair, I've got misplaced some, and I ended up having to buy like another pair because I thought I lost the second pair that I bought. But then I refound them. They were in my shorts in one of my pockets. So now I have two pairs. Win again. Check my map. In your area? Probably gonna lose connection to the internet, maybe? See, I'm gonna have to go back a little bit and cross this bridge right here. Okay. Well, if you lose connection, thanks for watching. You can always catch up later, because I'll, you doubt it? Okay. Okay. Well, if you do... Oh, shit. Shit. always nice when they don't last very long. Just a huge quick storm. You get the kind of weather here sometimes. The bottom fell out at my work like Wednesday or Thursday last week. Luckily I was inside, but it was a pretty big storm. I hate that when you get in kind of a combat, you can no longer super jump to get out of the way. Damn, I'm gonna have to fucking, pardon my language, fall down here. Pardon my French. Let's see. Really? I'm trying to get this game done before September 7th. Because the Spider-Man game's coming out, and I'm going to be playing that. Not sure if I'm going to play it, broadcast it or not. I might, but I might broadcast it because I'm also still playing my Destiny games. When I'm done with this, I'm going to be going in my computer room and playing Destiny, hopefully with a friend.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course. So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Are you certain you're not lost, sir? You seem
I'm sure.
quite the stranger to these parts.
You seem quite the stranger to these parts. There she is. I don't know. Huh. Dear Lord, this is my prayer for my beloved mother, Gertrude Paxton, now awaits her daughters in heaven. Until that day, I thank you for allowing me to wake up and go through each new day in honest poverty and modesty. Please protect the good Mr. Hampton who let us sleep in the night shelter. I humbly ask you to forgive me for the resentment I feel toward my sister, Cecile, since mother died. Bless her be her soul. Blessed be her soul. Thank you, God, for hearing me. Amen.
What have we here? Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I can keep going, Dr. Reed.
Of course you can, Miss Paxton. but I wouldn't recommend it. Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Thank you. Really.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple.
Wow.
She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill. But I forgave Giselle. What I
Giselle.
couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple.
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Would you let me listen to your chest, Sean?
No, Dr. Reed. You already forced me to drink your blood, and I thank you for that, for I feel better now. But it was quite an unpleasant experience.
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give you a physical examination.
I said no. I'm no subject of medical examination, and I intend only to obey and to kneel before God.
How did you meet old Bridget?
When younger, I used to patrol the streets at night, searching for lost souls. This is how I met her. It took me 2 months just to get her name. Now we support each other.
Had you already visited their hideout in the sewers?
Just once, and very briefly. Most of them are very discreet, and they see me as an outsider, even if I protect them.
You really are a saint, Sean.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. But I know evil, and I believe goodwill and tenacity can make this world a better place.
Have you seen Harriet Jones since taking her to old Bridget?
No. She is with the sewer skulls now. I don't go downstairs.
What happened at the Pembroke?
I guess we recognized each other. As Scals, I mean. She had but one thought. To punish. To get revenge upon everything and everyone. I realized I had to bring her here quickly.
But why did she fake her own death? There was so much blood in her room. She attacked patients, too.
I just lost her for a minute that night. When I found her, she had caused mayhem across the hospital. I slapped some sense into her, and we fled before getting caught.
What happened then?
We ran here through narrow streets and backyards. She kept saying that someone was talking to her in the dark, offering to avenge her. But I saw nobody.
How is the sanitary situation in this part of town?
There's a lot of sadness and pain in my flock. I believe we're not fully through the crisis. You should do something about it if you can, Doctor.
How are things in your shelter? Between the mortals and the immortals, I mean.
Even if we're all children of God, I've always maintained a strict frontier between the two communities.
What do you fear?
A few years ago, a Skal decided to pay a nocturnal visit to my sleeping customers. He got caught licking their necks in the dark. Since then, I have added a lock to the door.
What if food became scarce? Wouldn't the immortals in your flock be tempted to feed on the living? Wouldn't you?
The Skals can feed on the dead, Doctor. And until Judgment Day, mortals will continue dying.
Farewell, Sean. Take good care of your flock, and of yourself.
Alright.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
They have been cleansed. Alright. almost an hour. I'm finally getting in here to evolve. Alright, let me check. All healed. 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 Well, he's got a migraine. I think he'll be fine. I'm not gonna run all the way up there just to heal his migraine. I don't think he's gonna die. Alright. 2,000. See? I need a lot more blood. Brings it back up to healthy, which is good. Brings him up to healthy, just almost halfway. See, he's still got a migraine, so he'll be fine. Alright. I feel like I've accomplished something. Alright. Now let's head to... I gotta head over here to the docks. And then head to the west end. Oh shit. Really? Trying to get my butt handed to me. Alright. You and me now, buddy. Great. These guys caught me by surprise after fighting the big beast. I dodged that. Jesus. I so dodged that.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Guys fighting over there. I thought so. I noticed he hadn't put away his blade yet, and I'm like, okay, there's an enemy nearby. I've never encountered anybody inside this room. Hello, Frank. How are you? Oh, my old friend. It's good to see you last week. Next time, we get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here, in your old neighborhood, the situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day, and it is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players around, trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot Boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So, I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang, that the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in the East End again. To avoid a good beating, or worse, well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decide to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and a job offer. You know, I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. Wet Boot Boys for life, old chap, Booth Digby. Booth Digby's about to die, because I'm going to kill him. I can't kill Mrs. Cox, because she's mesmerized level 5. And I'm a 4. So as soon as I hit 5, if I do...
You again. What do you want?
What do you want? I'm an asshole. What do you want?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Well, I get about 3,500 out of him. like they're saying rim job. Rim job. Rim job.
My sweet queen, who will protect you from yourself? Will you cry for me?
And then there's other parts when that chorus picks up. It sounds like they're saying, "Don't hurt me, don't call me, don't call me." It's silly. Don't call me, don't call me. Rim job, rim job. I'm such a teenager kid in my head. Yeah, she's mesmerized level 5. What the hell was that?
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Did you hear that sound? That was weird. What the hell is that coming from? Rim job! Rim job! Rim job! Rim job! Don't call me! Don't call me! Alright, let's head back to the West End area. Sometimes I'm like an immature teenager in my head.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Working around a bunch of crazy perverts who are good guys, but this one guy I work with named Bill Hensley, he's like 62 and he's like the most perverted guy you'd ever meet, but he's hilarious. He has me rolling sometimes, the things he says. He knows when to shut his mouth though, you know. He's been working at the mall since like 2004. And he still hasn't gotten fired for his choice of words. Let's see, I need to go right. So let's go this way. Got some more gun and weapon parts. Need to get some more. Probably not gonna be able to go this way.
It's locked.
Yep. And I can't climb over walls because it's a video game. I gotta go all the way around. Son of a biscuit eater. I was messing with my program on my computer yesterday that I was using to broadcast on Twitch months ago, whenever I was doing my radio show and stuff. I still can't get Twitch to connect it, get it to connect to Twitch. For some reason, I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to like uninstall it and then maybe get a different program. I don't know. Great. An econ.
I don't care! You Londoners are no match for me!
Damn it! Oh, it's kicking my ass. Oh my god! Oh, this is frustrating. Really? That's cheating.
You're feeble!
Did you see that? He like teleported backward behind, over the fence. I can't even do that. Okay, I don't have any back to my damn guns. Take too long to load. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
This is my territory!
Oh, he's about dead. Son of a biscuit! I've never encountered two before, and that's frustratingly challenging. I get so frustrated sometimes I want to break my controller or throw it across the room. But oh man, if he hadn't killed me when he did, I was about to trying to charge up my super attack on him. At least try to get an advantage on fighting him. Come on. Jeez. Trying to make it to the West End. Oh yeah. I can't go that way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way around toward the hospital and then make a left of this park into the West End. That's right. I forgot.
Match for me!
Go again.
You London vampires are so weak!
Jesus. I'm gonna take a different route. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. I'm gonna put some milk and sugar in it because we're out of cream. try to take a different route, so I ain't gotta deal with those vampires. I definitely don't have the medicine, the stuff to stay alive long enough to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go this way. I'm not gonna waste all my time trying to fight those vampires. They're just way too tough for me right now. Way too tough. Can't even see them. Are you back, Lynn? About inhaled my coffee. Some of it went down the wrong way. Cool.
No rest for the wicked.
No rest for the wicked.
Have no fear, brother.
See, I got a... Wow. Stamina 30, attack speed 5. Cool. I ran out of cream, so I had to use milk and a bit of sugar. Attack speed 15. This remarkable hacksaw is like the best weapon in the game. It does it doesn't do the most damage, but it has high speed, so you can quickly hack away your enemies and get more hits. I mean, this is a two-handed axe. It doesn't go very fast. It's like this two-handed sheath. Alright.
Best for your phone.
What are you gonna do?
Sir, step away now.
No, you do it.
Oh no! Stay back!
Oh no! Let's try and get the jump on him.
I were you, sir. Are you deaf? Watch
Nope.
yourselves! There's one of them! There's one of them!
Oh, okay. That's the guys over here. Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas and the howls of London? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the empire in secret. They have a club. They have public figures. They have balls and fancy parties. They aim to control the country and our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are. Greedy enemies of mankind, born in this world to bring us all into the internal darkness of hell. You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will soon, and everybody in London will know the name of the Vampire Club. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Somebody looks like they were beating against the door in here. Great. Really?
I'll put it in. Die, beast.
Man, ear was itching.
Speak English, do ya? Stop right now!
Nope. Nope.
Are you deaf? Cross the leash, boys!
Wonderful.
I'll send you to hell. All you deserve. I hear
It said he resisted it, but he killed him. I'm gonna resist your knife. Oh! You stabbed me! But I resisted it! Ugh. Okay. I don't want to kill everybody in the game. I can't even kill Miss Cox until I get Mesmerized level 5. And I think I have to get a bit further in the game. I have to fight this actress in the theater. West End.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable and a good friend to me. If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in Rouen. I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth. I saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
Hello.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. It's Seprin, maybe? But it's in another bit of another language. Kind of hard to pronunciate.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Let's see if I can do this without dying this time. I may have to go evolve a little bit more. Let's try that. Let's go into my home. Go upstairs and evolve a little bit more. Get a bit stronger. To fight the Priwen soldiers. Whoa, I haven't even done that yet. Definitely. The shadows will pull in a single place. All targets within this area are struck constantly by slithers of darkness, causing them to bleed. The vampire will directly absorb the blood from the wounds. Russian Sergei Lasik. Sergey? Lasik? Cool. Thanks, Lan, for that interpretation. Hello, Russian there, good sir. How are you today? Let's see, did I get... Shadow explosion caused, or has increased range and damage. That's 3,000 points. I can't get that. I keep doing that. I don't know why. Alright. Alright. 20 minutes. Everything's been leading up to this event. Let's try to survive the attack on these Priwen soldiers down here. PlayStation link between this and Twitch doesn't seem to, or YouTube doesn't seem to let me know honestly how many people are watching me. It says I have one, but I mean, Sergey was just watching me and it never increased above one. Alright, I think I have a slightly better advantage now. That's right, bitch. Better remember, too. Well, you're dead now, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Finally. Got a slightly advantage on those guys. Ah! Dang it.
Christ, he's dead!
That's right. You're next. Oh, that seemed like a back-breaking experience. Ah. Miss me, ha, ha. Ah.
God, back to the shadows!
Jeez. Must be on the other side. It's locked. My cousin Ricky is now online. There we are. I'm going to fight a crazy skull at the end of this.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Was it rage against the machine? Or just rage? Dude. Wife and I are definitely gonna have to go see the dentist soon. Especially me. Because I broke a molar tooth down here in the back right of my mouth. And I have at least 3 cavities that are bugging me. But I don't have dental insurance yet. Not until October. So my wife's also starting to experience some pain with a couple of her teeth. And we just recently started my new job at the mall. I won't be able to sign up for any health or dental insurance until October, which sucks. And somehow at work, a week or so ago, I think beginning of last week, I was chewing some chewing gum that I bought at a convenience store in the mall, and it broke the side of my tooth, and it's been kind of scraping up the side of my tongue every now and then when I chew and sometimes when I talk. It's very painful.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
I think it's going to be probably the beginning of September by the time I finish this game.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
She's sitting in this chair right here.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Duh.
Such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
She exploded. Wow, that was intense. Dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had with the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
And the plot thickens, my friends, the plot thickens. Oh yeah, I came in that door. Let's go over here. Or did I go in that door? I don't remember. Yeah, I did come through here. Alright. Let's go the other way. For some reason I thought I came through the other way. I was mistaken. Run. I thought that fight was going to take me a bit longer. And I was going to have to end the video right after that.
Women die too in this war.
Women die too in this war.
Between men and women.
The other way. If possible.
Equality between men and women. Women's right to vote is only the first step.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for? I cannot enter.
Fire's still going. Really? Wow, that killed me instantly. My health went. That's crazy. It was that crazy skull lady with this venomous poison vomit. Oh man, at work yesterday, someone got sick in the mall. Near a restaurant called Johnny Rockets. It's like a 50s burger joint. But it was outside in the common area of the mall. And someone called us in housekeeping. They could go down there and clean it. And before an officer could get down there to make sure no one slipped in this bio vomit, some lady slipped in it and fell. In someone else's vomit. Wow, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna try this fight. Normally when it's hot outside, storms go through, it still makes it seems to get hotter, more muggy. At least here in Tennessee it does, every now and then. Oh, come on! That's bullshit. Where you at? Right. Whew. Man, I succeeded that time. Alright. After we explore this house, I'm gonna end the video. End the stream anyway. Ooh, remarkable pump action shotgun. It's pretty remarkable. Holds 3 bullets. Load time is 5 seconds. Fire rate 10 points of damage. Or 10. Cleanse the second source of infection.
You cheating bastard!
Still your tongue, wife!
Liar, coward! You brought this on us!
You infected the whole family! I said I wanted to leave the house!
Well, leave me alone with them while you go back to your hole. Fucking convenient!
She tricked me! I love you!
Fucking pathetic pig!
Alright, I'm either gonna die quickly or survive. It's probably gonna be the latter. Or die. Alright, he's dead. Now the crazy venom spitting wife. And she teleports too. got her. Woohoo! Woo! That was intense. 5 levels higher than me. Nothing's gonna be more of a difficult fight. Well, yeah, the fight with his sister was pretty challenging. And then I have to fight. I don't know if it's gonna be next time I play, next week, or the week after. I'll be having to fight the head guy of the Garda Prewin in like the attic of the hospital, and he's a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright. Now... Darling, thank you for the precious perfume in the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin, for only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please, come back to me soon, for I am dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of external and unbridled passion. Right now, I am wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I am burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted, Doris Fletcher. Wow. That's quite dirty.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
And he got infected. She wants to bone him like she owns him. Locate Doris Fletcher's theater. Alright. That's what we're going to do in the next game.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
That's what we're going to do in the next chapter, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to head to the Doris Fletcher Acting School Theater and figure out what's going on in the theater. Thank you for watching, Lan, and any other YouTubers watching later. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm going to try to get this done before September 7th. Of course, Spider-Man comes out on a Tuesday, I believe, but I won't be doing any recording until that following Sunday. You're welcome, sir. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next week. Oh, wrong button.